In November, we were handed an assignment based on the brief of A Day in the Life of. We had to choose a subject in which we were interested in, then explore that subject and produce a series of photographs that successfully represent that subject. I chose to produce a series of images based on a day in the life of a tattoo artist. I chose this subject area as I want to bring the social taboo associated with tattoos and the people who choose to get tattooed. I started my research by researching tattoo artists, studios and magazines to inquire as to whether I could follow the artists or photographers for a day to take some valuable test shots to see the kinds of images and poses I'd like to produce in my final images. I wanted the public to forget the cultural scene around tattoos, so I didn't edit my photographs to make them too dark, and I tried to capture emotions in my photographs. As you can see, quite good with the camera. While researching my contacts, I also started to research influential practitioners. I came across many photographers, artists and directors that all have an individual sense of style, but that all relate to my work in one way or another. Lana Lee's work is very clean and sharp, and as these images show, the harshness of the light really works in favour of the tattoos, to allow them to stand out against a stark contrast with the white background. I also looked at film director Christopher Nolan's work, specifically the latest Batman film, The Dark Knight. The film is very edgy and dark, yet the colours stand out amazingly well against the seediness of the sets. This is one of my favourite screenshots from the film, as I like how the colours push through and yet are still bolden with that cover of darkness. The shot looks dirty and rugged, which is how I could produce my photographs with a grain filter. Many tattoos are darker beige, yet have some colour trying to push through. The screenshot helped me to see how I would need to light my shot and where to use a flash to capture the contrast between the colours and the black and grey. I also researched photographer Craig Burton. He works as a freelance photographer, mainly for the music scene, but also for the tattoo and fashion industries. He was my main practitioner while doing this brief, as his work directly relates to mine, trying to contrast the colours and darkness in the images. He captures emotion, which I wanted to capture while taking my images. Although the clients are sat in a pose while they are being tattooed, I didn't want them to be that aware of the camera, but to capture that decisive moment. I wanted their true emotions to translate through a photograph to the public, to show the reality of the tattoo. From seeing who Craig Burton had worked for, I contacted Skin Deep magazine, a magazine based on tattoo culture. I saw that they had a tattoo convention approaching in January, and I contacted the editor to see if I could chat with him at this event. He was more than happy for me to attend, and helped me with any information I needed. I also inquired about receiving a press pass for the day, and contacted the public relations services in order to receive one. This is a great opportunity to show the work, time and effort that go into tattoos, and to photograph the enormous amount of talent there under one roof. I took these test shots with my cousin to get used to the camera and to test out some techniques. We fixed a white sheet onto the wall to give a clean, professional ambience to the shoot. The tattoos really stand out in these shots and relate to Lana Lee's work with the stark white background and the model being really prominent in the shot. I specifically like the side-on shots of the tribal tattoos, as I altered the sharpness and contrast in the image to allow the tattoos to jump out and appear almost drawn on in the shot. The crumpled effect in the shoot works quite well to sit in the test shot, and it's the closest I could get to professionalism with the resources I had. I chose these three images to represent a day in the life of. I took these images at the convention to show the diversity of tattoo artists, their styles and the people who get tattooed. Each image has a different story. The first one shows that women can become successful tattoo artists. The artist's hand is also in focus, and if you look at her hand, you are guided up to the tattoo through divine vision. The second shows the stages of the tattooing process, and the first one finds out. And I chose the third one as the emotion is captured in one single shot. He's laughing, he's happy, he's proud to be tattooed, having the image keep onto his chest, shows his pride and strength. I believe I worked very well in researching my practitioner and venturing out to capture my images at the convention. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this project, as it is a direct link to the career path that I would like to